Hi everyone, I've prepared a series of Ansible automation topics. There will be 25 chapters in this series. We will be covering Ansible Basic and create playbooks to automate servers. If you follow through all the chapters here, you will be able to understand how Ansible works, create your own playbooks and roles. Now let us set up and prepare our labs to learn Ansible. All the labs will be using Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9. There will be 10 steps for manage host, 7 steps for Ansible server. Now let's get started. Step number 1. Set up 5 Red Hat Enterprise Linux operating systems. Refer to the table here. This will be the OS specification throughout the lab. We will have 1 Ansible control server, 3 server managed hosts, and 1 utility server. Step number 2. Configure to the correct specification. Disk, RAM, processor enough for Ansible. Step number 3. Configure the IP address, subnet mask, and gateway. Using the mncl command, create a new connection name called net2 with the Ethernet type. After that, modify the net2 profile with the interface ENS192. Then we add the address of 192.168.3.3/24. Add the gateway of 192.168.3.1 as gateway. Then we set the IPv4 method as manual. Connection, auto connection to be yes. Reset the network interface by bringing down the net2 profile and bring up the net2 profile. Ping the gateway and see does it work. It works. Step number 4. Configure FQDN hostname using the hostname ctl command. Step number 5. Configure timezone using time date ctl command. Set the time zone to your respective zone. Subscribe your server to the subscription manager using subscription manager. Use the DNF repo list to check that you have subscribed to the Red Hat subscription. Step number 7. Edit the /etc/host file as shown here. Step number 8. Create a user name called Julia. Change the password of the user. Step number 9. Include the user as a superuser in the sudo world. Test the user using the sudo -i. Step number 10. Configure all servers as run level 3 as a multi-user target and then reboot all the servers. Here are the steps for the Ansible server. Generate the SSH keys. After that, we do a copy to all our servers. Test all the SSH access to all the servers. Make sure you can access. Install Ansible using DNF. Install Ansible. Once the installation is completed, check the version. Exit and become the user. From the current path, create a folder called Ansible. Create two files. One is called ansible.cfg and the other file called inventory. Edit the ansible.cfg configuration file as shown here. Add the host inside the inventory file as shown here. Test all the server using the ping module. Create two files. One of them is called poweroff.sh. The other file is called servers_poweroff.yml. From the poweroff.sh file, the purpose of this shell script is to power off all servers, including the Ansible server, using the YAML file. This is an Ansible playbook. The purpose is to power off using the command modules of the Ansible. Edit the shell script file to be executable. Now we are ready to practice Ansible.